Today I'm going to do a review on these mouse traps. This is a mouse trap, this is a rat trap, both from the same manufacturer. Cat Sense is what it's called. And I think this is a pretty good one to do a review on because these are nice traps. These are actually the best traps I've seen on the market. Maybe I should try some other ones. You know, besides your old Victor type, the good old mouse traps that have been around forever that work, and we know they work, but they're a little bit cheap. Kind of want something a little better, maybe something that lasts longer, something that costs a little more, but you're willing to pay the money for them. And this is definitely in the running right here. I'll tell you the good things about it. I'll tell you the bad things about them, but they're nice traps. Cat Sense. Good little traps. So I'll show you what I found out. So here's the brand name right here. Cat Sense. This comes with them. It wants you to give it a review, or if you don't, contact them and they'll make it right. Here's the traps. It clips in right there. You put your bait right in there. The mouse comes up and steps in this area, and it gets them. When they come up here and they step on it, oh boy, it'll snap them. Yep, there we go. Gets a little mouse. The other one's for the rat. My dogs have probably been snapped by them because they're pretty careful around these things. The older one though, he knows how to set them off without getting hurt. He'll just like paw at it and just scrape it like that until he sets the thing off. Then he'll come up and lick all the peanut butter out. That's what I usually put in there, peanut butter. But yeah, I mean, you set it like that. See, there's your little emblem there. You can let it go, like put your bait right in here. It's exactly the same thing on the smaller one. It's just a smaller version, but it has a little emblem right there. This is like a brand new one. It's never been used, so it works really well. Now, just as I say that, this one's not working. There it goes. So yeah, you might have to, if that stays up, then just put it down. But anyway, see how it snaps in right there. And it's pretty sensitive. You put your a mouse gets on that, he's gonna get it. All right, now let me show you some that have been sitting out, that we're using them, you know, out here in the desert where the soil's kind of sandy. We've been getting some rains, and you know, they're not that old really, and we're trying to use these things, or I'm trying to use them. My wife don't want to have anything to do with these things, but look it. So I'm trying to get the thing. I'll put it up like that. Now it was it's all stiff, like dirt and stuff's in it. It's what I'm getting at. There's dirt gets in there. These rods get a little bit rusty. Can't even set it, and it's aggravating as heck. You're out there just before dark. Mosquitoes are tearing you up. You're trying to just hurry up and get this thing set and get in and go in and eat some dinner or whatever you got to do. And you can't even set the darn thing. And then some of them, like this might be when you get it set and then you try to test it. I mean, look, it went all the way down. That went all the way down. The thing didn't even go off. This thing should go off. If I keep, there it goes, finally. But I mean, you get a little mouse or you know, even a decent sized rat, he's going to push down on that. It's not even going to get him unless he really agitates something in there. But they get to be all different. Some of them work okay. Some of them just don't work at all. Some of them, they just get stuck. You can't get them set. And it irritates you, you know, you get, and then there. All right, that one I had to lift up to get it to set. Let's just see if a mouse gets on it, or a rat, or whatever. If a mouse, little light mouse gets on these, they'll eat the bait out of them, and they won't even go off sometime, because you get a little dirt in here or something, they just don't work. It's aggravating. So I'm pushing on this thing. There, I moved it. It didn't even go. There it goes. But you get my point. They don't work very well when they get dirty. I hadn't had quite as much trouble out of the little ones. See, that one's working. You can see where the mice or dogs or something been eating on that. No, this one's not working. This acts like something broke. Well, wait, now it's setting. It's all floppy like something broke in there. So that one's working. And I don't know. That's the weakness of them right there. Is when they're out in the dirt, out in the weather, they may or may not work. You got to keep an eye on them. And here's what you do when they quit working. Take these babies and get a bucket of water, and just in the bucket of water, rinse them out. You know, move this stuff around. Yeah, when the plastic or the colored is up, that's when they're set. That's when they're set. When that's down, then you're okay to play with them without getting hurt. See, here's one that's set. It's up like that. It's behind there. This is a brand new one, so it won't take that much to get this one to go off. If a rat gets on there, bang, he's done. I've had them where they were stuck, and they finally did go off, and it hit them like right across the rear end, you know, where you come in the next day and they're still alive, looking at you, you know, with their butt down on there, smashed down, and so you got to kill them. But you know, other than that, these things are pretty good. Just if you rinse them out and then test them, you know, and look at them and free everything up again, you can get them going again. So there's Mabel. She's 7.5, 8 months old, something like that. Great Pyrenees, great dog. She's our puppy. So if I was going to rate these traps, the rating I'd give them, if they're used indoors, anywhere out of the elements. You know, it could be out in your garage, your shed, underneath something where you got them out of the rain, out of the wind, that, you know, the wind's kicking up the dirt and blowing in them and all that. I'd give them a 5, because these are nice traps. Definitely a 5. If I was going to rate them for outdoor use, probably like a 3 on the outdoor use, because they work great outdoors, but it's just when it starts raining, the wind, you know, the little rods in there that get rusty, the dirt gets up in where the plastic and the rods go through, and it causes them to bind up. So you got to make sure you keep them clean. You know, you got to go over every now and then and wash them in a tub of water and get them all freed up, you know, like agitated in the water to get them freed up, and then you can get them going again. So they're good traps outdoors too, but you got to do some maintenance on them. And where the old Victor mouse traps, you know, you didn't have to worry about those, other than the wood would rot out, you know, and they get a little rusty, but they still work. You know, I mean, those had their aggravations on them too, but these are way better than those. You pay more, but they're worth it. So yeah, I'd give them about a 3 for outdoor use and a 5 for indoor use. So our next review is going to be on a generator, and I'm looking forward to that one. So you guys that like reviews and like reading, you know, what to buy and what not to buy, and I'll have a good one on a generator on the next one. So we'll see all you guys next time.